Stay tuned and learn how to play something new on guitar. In this video I'm going to show you how to play a symmetrical scale based around the key of G major. I call this the diagonal G. The cool thing about this scale pattern is that it incorporates a stretch. We've kind of been tackling the scales as a 4-fret parameter, but anytime we stretch outside this 4-fret box, we indeed use the technique called a stretch. Okay, kind of visualize your middle finger being the anchor point between your thumb. Anytime you place your hand, you kind of want to have your thumb be in between almost your index and middle finger. Okay, anytime your thumb moves, that means you're moving positions. Okay, anytime it remains there, but your fingers move out of place. I don't know if I can demonstrate this, but imagine my thumb is remaining exactly where it is. Anytime I have my fingers leave, that's a stretch. Okay, so this diagonal G shape, diagonal G scale, we're going to be utilizing a stretch. Okay, the cool thing about this pattern is that it's 3 pairs of a linear pattern. It's going to be 3 notes per string, so as guitarists we love these kinds of patterns, anything that's uniform. So without further ado, how the scale begins is that instead of beginning with our middle finger on that G note or that 3rd fret, we're going to begin with our index finger on that 1st dot. Okay, try to get in the habit of using these dots. It's really going to help you out in the future. So that's going to be your 1st note. Okay, but imagine that we're anchoring around the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th frets. Okay, that's kind of more where we're at. So think about your hand being here, but we're beginning with our index finger on the 3rd fret. Okay, so the first pair of strings reflects this pattern. Okay, what it's going to be. So a span of 2 frets. So it's going to be 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, or 1st dot, 2nd dot, 3rd dot. Okay, that's the 1st string in this pattern. The next string is going to be the same exact thing. Okay. Once we get here, we're going to move over to the next string, and we're going to return our finger to its rightful fretted place. Okay, our middle and pinky are going to play the same exact frets. And we're going to do that for the same, for the next string as well. My thumb is remaining in place because again I'm stretching my index finger out in anticipation for that return. Okay, once we get to the pinky, we're actually going to shift a little bit. We're going to slide our hand over and make the 5th fret our lowest spot. So our index finger is going to live there, and our 8th fret is going to be the highest tone. Okay, so what we have so far, now we're going to shift, and our index finger is going to play on that 2nd dot or the 5th fret. If our fingers remain in the same place, we'd be playing the same notes, okay? But because our fingers have shifted, now our fingers shift too, okay? So the next pattern is going to be index, ring, pinky. Index on the 5th, ring on the 7th, pinky on the 8th. And we're going to repeat that for the next string as well. Okay, so from bottom to top, it looks like this. Oops. And in reverse. So what you should see is that we're playing everything on the 5th fret, we're playing everything on the 7th fret. Okay, so it's just a matter of remembering it's these two, and these two. In addition to those 2 frets that we always play. Now, what you want to do is get that pattern down. Get it down, And once you get it down, then you're going to want to start hearing the scale, which do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Making a lot of mistakes in this video. You have to forgive me. And then stopping on that root note, and then beginning again. So you're going to notice it's an incomplete run. It's not supposed to be a complete one. It's just supposed to be a linear pattern. Okay, so again, you're going to want to play through the scale. Once you get the correct finger positions and the correct notes, you're going to want to try and play it as a scale. So you're going to want to stop on your root notes. Which is very, very important. So get that pattern down and then stop on your root notes. So there you have it, the diagonal G. So now you know how to play the diagonal G. Thanks again for watching. I hope you found this video informative. I hope it helps you in your guitar journeys. Be sure to subscribe. I try to upload videos similar to this weekly.